So you were involved with Kickstarter. You had a Kickstarter for this game.
Yeah.
How did that come about? How did you hear about the site and how did that go?
Well, I heard about it in September, at the end of September, and I thought this would be a great idea to publicize my game and connect with fans a bit. So I made a video and made like 120 awkward takes of me speaking into a camera and trying to explain my project, and also made a new version of the game that would be on the site, just have like a demo for people to play so people know that I could actually make a video game. I'm not just some random person with some idea that they want developed. I already have something that I want to evolve a bit.
And something else came out of that Kickstarter also, right? You got contacted by Kickstarter themselves.
Yes, it's. I was at the PAX East booth, their room really, just talking about my game. They also invited me to a few of the parties in their offices and just projected the game on the wall. And
but they asked you to show up. You didn't just show up with your game.
Yeah, of course. They gave me a lot of opportunities, just publicize my game and show it around, and
So how would you recommend Kickstarter as a way to fund your game to anyone out there that might be thinking of making a game?
Oh yeah, it's a good way of mostly not necessarily for funding, but for connecting with people and getting people involved in your project. I would recommend that you limit your time to about 30 days, because I did 45 days, and that was just 15 extra days of waiting and wondering what would happen. Just 15 extra days of stress, because at the beginning there was a bit of a spike, then it sort of plateaued, and then towards the very end there was another spike. So people kind of wait until the end to fund things, it seems.
How would you even be discovered? Because you mentioned that there's sort of an oversaturation of video game projects, especially after Double Fine's very highly publicized venture. The discovery seems like the hard part of standing out from the crowd, especially in the video game space. You've got a high concept for Against the Wall. Would you recommend that people do these Molyneux-esque sort of high concept games? Is that a good way to get noticed?
It's never been called Molyneux or Molyneux-esque, but I'll take it. I would try to be innovative and as original as possible. If you have something that's good, that's fun, that's addictive, that's what you should go out with. And probably try to have a demo too. When you're just an independent developer with no real history or very little history with game development, you have to kind of prove yourself, prove that you can make something.